So we had a chance to sit down with Alice and Jessica Hong, founders of FamBam Games. And they have these really cute games. One's called Spy Outs. The other one is Not So Neighborly. We do really enjoy playing their games. So we got to sit down, they're sisters, and chat with them. We stood up and chat with them and just talk about their games and life. And it's just a really cute interview.
Yeah, really fun. They're really fun, great energy. They do all the things. They are the company. It's a family-run business. They did all their characters after them and their
own personalities.
and all their personalities. So it's super fun to get that insight from them. Everything's replayable, easy to learn, but you keep playing it because you can't master it right off the bat. So it's really good. So definitely check them out. Yeah, good stuff. But here's our chat with them.
Enjoy.
Shout out!
Woo!
We are here at FamBam Games. Let them introduce themselves because we have every single thing that they have. We have in our library. So I'm going to let them introduce themselves.
Hi, we're FamBam Games. We're two sisters who create games together. Basically, we try to create some not so friendly but family-friendly games. And our most popular game is Not So Neighborly, but we just want to bring a lot of games that bring a lot of laughter and joy to families.
Perfect. Now we're going to get into some questions. Ready? Okay, first question. There's only 10 questions. It'll be fine. What game do you really want to try out but just have not had the time to play? Just a certain game that you're like, wow, that sounds so cool, but running a business, doing that, you just haven't found the time to do it.
Yeah, I have one. Do you have? Okay. So I don't even know what the game is about, but there's a game called Charcuterie. I love charcuterie.
We own it.
Oh, you own it? Okay. My cousin has it, so I'm always like, you have to bring it to the next game night. It just looks so cute. I love charcuterie, and we could have a board game night with a board of cheese, so why not? Exactly.
Just don't eat the game pieces. Don't get the charcuterie game. You know, don't get it confused with your actual charcuterie board. Yeah, it's like a cardboard. Okay. Yeah, it's cute.
Mine would be Flamecraft. I think the artwork is so cute, and the dragons is like adorable, but just haven't gotten a chance to play it. But I think it's so cute.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that one out because I haven't heard of that one yet. Okay, that's why we record this, so I can go back and find all these games. Because I already own all these. No. What two games do you feel everyone should play? You can say yours too. It could be one of yours, but everybody should at least play it.
Oh, that's hard.
That's a hard question. 2 games.
You just do one
Okay.
each.
Okay. Well, I'll say our game.
I agree.
I'll say Not So Neighborly. Just because it's really lightweight, it's easy to jump into. It's very simple, but even though the rules are simple, it gets chaotic and like very silly and gets loud at game nights. So I think our game would be a good one for everyone to try out at least. It could be definitely petty in this game. So if that speaks to you, then try it out.
I would have to say it's actually my sister's favorite game, but there's an abstract game called Gorinto, and it's like very cute pieces, and you change the scoring mechanism every time, so there's a lot of replayability, and different colored pieces allow you to collect different pieces depending on like diagonal or like plus sign and whatnot, so you really have to like think about it, and it's a game that we could play with our parents because it doesn't rely on words. So that's something that we like. So try out Gorinto.
Oh, wow. I will definitely be trying that one out too. So if you were gonna, let's say you could have a family member or a friend that considers themselves a non-gamer, which I don't think that exists, but everybody plays games. But they consider themselves a non-gamer. What's your first game you would gift to them?
I would say Codenames. I'm a huge fan of Codenames. I think it's so easy to jump into, but not only that, it's the replayability is great. You can play with anyone. We play with our little cousins who are 7 years old, so you get to kind of rely on telepathy with them. So I think Codenames is a great game for non-gamers.
Yeah. I think I always bring Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza, right? It's like you don't have to rely on the words again. The figures, you could say like, oh, this is X, Y, and Z, and then you just do this when this comes up. So and it's so like lightweight, and just carry around everywhere, and it's an easy like stocking stuffer. So that's what I would say.
We on that similar vein, it's called Tiger Banana Pancake. It's very similar.
I've heard of it. Yeah.
But yeah, we've played. There's been people at the table that are over 60 years old, and there's also 3-year-olds. So, and they can all play. So that's why we really that's that vein. And it gets silly and wild and loud and yeah.
Exactly. That's what makes it fun.
All right. So, how about this? When you're mad, what cartoon character do you become?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't have an answer.
I made a character that is actually, I'm wearing her right now. So in our game, Not So Neighborly, there's a character named Mabel, and she's very petty and just a little bit grumpy, but she's very cute. It's the purple one, but I would say her. Like, she embodies, like, on my worst days. Yeah.
I would say Po from Kung Fu Panda. I don't really get angry, to be honest, or mad often, but if I do, there's usually like a reason behind it, and Po like kind of goes at it with like humor. I would probably be mad at someone with, like, and use humor as like a way to communicate my feelings. So I think Po would be my character.
Po is a good one. I haven't heard that one yet, so that's a really good one. But yeah, we love your characters. I think we have a few of the headbands at home too. So, do we have a Mabel? I don't know if we have a Mabel at home. I think we have, hers. She chose Mabel for hers. Yeah. That's a good one. So again, that would, because I was going to ask you, what is your favorite character in your current game library? Yours is probably still going to be Mabel. What about you?
Dennis for sure.
Dennis?
I love how derpy he is. You don't really expect anything else from him. You look at him, you're like, I know what he's like, what he doesn't like. I love Dennis. He's destructive.
Because it's based off of you.
It is.
She inspired the characters.
I'm the younger sister, so definitely have a bit of destructiveness in me, I would say.
A little bit of the nose wrinkle. Yeah, I love it. All right, so we have a zombie apocalypse question, because everybody has one, right? Which one are you in a zombie apocalypse and why? Group leader, comic relief, first one to scream, or none of the above? And explain.
I think you know your answer.
Well, okay. Normally, I would say group leader. I have a tendency to be a go-getter, kind of like type A, we gotta do this and that. But in this zombie apocalypse,
Right? It's a whole other level.
I think I'd be like really scared. I don't know if my will to like survive is that like strong. I'd be like, just take me. I just end it. I can't run away. But normally I would opt out for the group leader persona.
After you said that answer, I was like, low-key, I think I
Maybe.
might be group leader during
I'm
a
too
zombie
scared.
apocalypse, because I think in times when there's like more pressure and just like I think I can able to like step up and like think about things more clearly. Yeah. Usually I'm not like checked in or locked in like that. But when I'm like, oh, life or death, I'm like, okay, like I have to wake up.
Exactly.
So maybe I would say maybe group leader. But if not, I would say probably comedic relief. Yeah.
Those are great answers. Because we were talking about, I thought I would be a group leader, and then we start talking about what goes on in a zombie apocalypse, and I go, I might just quit. Because I have a leadership quality, but I was like, but we're just prolonging this thing.
But why live?
Yeah, we're not going to make it. No, the pessimist in me. In the last year or so, what was your favorite pinch me moment?
I have a lot, I feel like.
Well, I can go first. So This was very serendipitous, but me and my sister, it's just literally two of us working on all this game stuff. I design, I draw, she manages all the logistics. But we got into shelves at Walmart this year. Yeah, and so that was a huge moment. We brought all our family members, like 20 plus family members, to come look at it at shelves. And it was just like a surreal moment of like, wow, like I grew up going to Walmart to get my groceries and my toys and stuff, things like that. But to know that like our own stuff is in there was definitely a pinch me moment.
I think mine is being Barnes & Noble's Game of the Month in March. That was a huge moment. Not only were we on shelves, but seeing that our game got recognized and got its own table. Once again, we brought all our family members, our aunts, uncles, and mom and dad to celebrate that moment with them.
Yeah. And I feel like, especially because we know how many talented designers are there, to be called Game of the Month, we're like, I don't know if it's even like deserved, but it's just like, wow, that's crazy because we know how many games are out there in the world. Yeah.
It's such a small industry. People don't realize how small it is when you're an independent designer, and that seeing you guys have kind of like that imposter syndrome is beautiful. No, because we all need that, right? We all need to go, how did I get here? It's because you did the work. I mean, everybody wants to do the thing and has a great brain to do it, but you guys didn't just have the brain to do it, you did the thing. So being up here, this is cool. So I love seeing designers like you now are in every little kid's hands at Walmart, at Barnes & Noble when they're shopping for games. Remember that favorite game when you're growing up and you got? Yeah. One of yours is going to be that for somebody. So I think that's so cool. I love that. All right. I already did the character, your favorite character. So I only have a few more questions, okay? Let's say the tabletop game industry goes away completely. It's done. Like nobody makes tabletop games anymore. What job would you never go back to?
Oh, never. Never go back to? Oh, I just started my career. I'm at my first job.
Yeah.
What would you never do then? You'd be like, no, I can't. I just know that's not for me.
While you think I
Yeah.
can answer.
you have more experience.
And it's not that it's a bad job at all. It's because I know how hard it is that I'm like, so before I went into the creative world, right now I'm a UX designer by day and then do this by night. But I used to be pre-med. And shout out to all the, physicians, physician assistants, nurses, technicians, like everyone, right? I would not be able to do it. It requires a lot of grit, a lot of dedication and love for people, which I do have, but it's just another level. I don't think I would be able to do it because I know what it takes to serve people and whatnot. Yeah.
That's a lot.
I really don't have an answer.
That's fine. If you don't,
I'm at my first job right now, so we'll see.
it's a great job to have.
She's like, I don't want to work.
Isn't that everybody's goal?
A child.
Okay, only two more. If you had a fan club, which you probably do and you don't know, what would they call themselves?
I would say, my answer would be the neighbors.
I was doing the same thing.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, because our first game is Not So Neighborly, and they're all neighbors in the game, the characters. So I would say the neighbors.
I was going to say the same thing, so +1.
Okay. Well, that's great. Neighbors is great. I mean, great call. All right. One last question. It's a two-parter. How do you feel is the best way to support others in the tabletop industry, and how can others support you?
I think the best way to support others is, there's so many ways, but I think one is actually playing the game with other people. I think the best way to introduce games and bring more people into the gaming community is having them play the game and have fun. I think that's one way to support them, playing the game with others. Before I go to the next question.
Yeah. I would say when we first came to the board game industry, we were so surprised by the level of transparency people had in the industry. And so just having the heart to like want to share and want others to grow, and it's not like a, oh, if you do better than me then I'm gonna hide my stuff. There wasn't much of that in the industry, which I'm sure there is, but I think that really inspired us to kind of share with others about our experiences. And because if one person wins, I do think everyone wins.
Agreed.
So I think that's like a part of the board game industry that's like pretty unique, I would say. So that would be my answer.
Yeah. And to support us would really just, I think, playing our games. I mean, more than going on social media would be great too, whatnot. But I think just having fun and actually enjoying our games is the best way for us to know why we're doing this. When people come up to our booth saying like, "Oh, we love your game. We play with like family nights. I could play with my grandchildren, my grandpa," like. Being reminded, right, like our games are connecting people and being part of people's memories, I think is the biggest way to motivate us and just give us encouragement.
We actually choose to come to conventions ourselves and work in the booth because I think it really is like, energy is like currency too. And so even though we're physically tired here, I would say people coming by and just reaffirming us and saying like, we love your game, we play it at every game night, wear headbands that they bought 2 years ago, I think that really helps us going and remind us why we're doing it, even though there are days where like, what game should we make next? So I think it really helps us, and the people just showing up to support us and reminding us like, hey, we love it, keep going. I think that's the best part of it.
I agree 1,000%. I know that when you get into the game industry, you forget to play games because you're doing the work. Yeah, it's like you got to set time aside. We have a mantra of making time to do the thing. So we appreciate you guys big time. We met you guys last year and bought everything in your library last year. And we will be purchasing more to get into our communities there. We're out of Sacramento, California. So we'll get more of it out into our local community and to people's hands this upcoming year. But thank you so much. Make sure to go to FamBam Games. Support them however you can. But ultimately, buy more than one copy. So they can give it to your friends, right? Then you go over there and play it. Just play more of the game. Check them out on all the social media. Purchase the games and play the games in person. Thank you so much, ladies. It's been amazing.
Those are great questions, by the way.